Long division. Okay. I'm going to do a regular old long division question for you. Okay. Just as a little reminder. 4 divided by 3,873. All right. Now, I want you to. Here we go. Can you divide 3 divided by 4? Does that work? No. Okay. So, you're going to move to the next 2 terms. What is 38 divided by 4? Now, I just want the whole number. So, 36. So, it's a 9. So, you're going to put the 9 up here. And then you're going to do 9 times 4. Just 36. So, it's 9 times 4 is 36. And then you subtract. Okay? And then you get 2. And then you bring the 7 down. Okay, so then we do 27 divided by 4 is 6 and some remainder. I don't care about the remainder, guys. I just want the integer part. So then we put the 6 up here. And then we do 6 times 4. And it's a subtraction. And then you bring down the next number. Okay, so 33 divided by 4 is 8. Notice how I made it to the ones place. That's your last round. Okay, 8 times 4 is 32. And I get a remainder of 1. Okay, we're not doing decimals. We're not going to do decimals. We're just going to stop at the remainder. So the answer is 968 with a remainder of 1. That's how you write a remainder without saying R1. That's 1 over 4 because that's what we were dividing by. Okay. We're going to do it with polynomials. But it's the same exact process, okay? We're going to start at the front and we're going to divide each piece, okay? So if you have just, I don't know, a pen or a colored pencil or something, it would be useful, okay? So here we go. This is a learn by doing kind of a thing. You ready? Example. X minus 1. Now, leave some space above to write our answer. 2x cubed minus 7x squared minus x plus 6. Okay. Here's my suggestion for you. Make some columns so that you can keep your work organized. Okay? Notice that the sign is included with the number. Just very lightly make some columns here. Okay? Because it is going to be useful to keep your numbers organized. The only thing you're probably going to make a mistake on is combining your like terms because it gets a little messy. All right. We have multiple rounds, but we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to divide, multiply, subtract. Divide, multiply, subtract. So here we go. First step. Okay, see this? It's the leading term. Round 1. What is 2x cubed divided by x? Okay, it's the leading terms, right? I did the division. All right, so notice, okay, it's an x squared. Notice my columns have a power. So I'm going to put the 2x squared in the square column. 2x squared. Okay, so the first thing I did is I divided, right? I divided the leading terms. Now I'm going to multiply. When I say multiply, you're taking the 2x squared and you're multiplying by the whole thing here, by the x minus 1. You're multiplying it. Okay, so what do I get when I multiply? I get 2x cubed minus 2x squared. Divide, multiply, subtract. Okay. Subtract. So this is the part you have to be careful with. Okay, so I'm going to put my little bar in front. And I'm going to put my subtraction sign here. Okay. 2 minus 2 is 0. Okay, so nothing. So I'm going to write nothing. 0. Right, negative 7 minus negative 2. So over here, minus, minus. So that gives me negative 5. Minus, minus is really plus. So I get minus 5x squared. Bring everything down. I'm just going to bring everything else down. And then I'll switch colors because that was round 1. Okay. Round 2. Divide, multiply, subtract. Okay. So this time I'm going to start here at my next leading term. Okay. Minus round 2 minus 5x squared over x is negative 5x. Okay, so minus 5x. Notice that it's going in the degree 1 column. Divide. Okay, I got to multiply. So I'm supposed to multiply the minus 5x times this. That's why I like the little pencil bars, because it helps me combine my signs and my terms correctly. Okay, and subtract 5 minus 9. Okay, so 0. You should be getting a 0, guys, that first number. Okay, negative 1 minus, so negative 6x, and then you just keep bringing down. Right, look at where I'm about to be. I'm about to be on in the ones place. That's your last round. As soon as you make it to that last column, that's it. That's your last round. Okay, so round 3. Here we go. Round 3. I'm going to start with, right, the leading term. That's always the piece that's going to start your next round. Can you do all of this stuff in your head over here? Yeah, but I'm showing you how I'm getting the pieces right now. Divided by, so negative 6. So we get minus 6. Divide, multiply, subtract. So negative 6 times that. So negative 6x plus 6. Subtract. This is 0. Oh, so there's actually no remainder. Remainder 0. All right, so 2x cubed minus 7x squared minus x plus 6 divided by x minus 1 equals 2x squared minus 5x minus 6. That's the answer. Okay, this is one way to write a division problem. This is actually the work that went with it. Okay. And we're just going to do another problem, except we're going to up the degree a little bit, just so that we can see what happens. Okay? You ready? Ready, 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 ready. Here we go. Okay, problem 2. X squared plus 1 divided, okay, so x to the 4th minus 3x cubed plus 2x squared plus 3x. Notice that doesn't go all the way to the ones place. I'm going to put a placeholder in. So if you're missing a power or a number, you do want to keep that column there. So I'm going to, okay, as I draw my columns, right, to keep all my work organized, and I get down here and I'm like, oh, I'm missing the last part. I'm going to put in the placeholder because you want to have a spot for every degree or number, okay? So I'm going to put in the plus 0 just so that I've got it there. Okay. Divide, multiply, subtract. Right, so those are the two terms that I'm going to start with. X to the 4th over x squared. Okay, so that's an x squared. That means I'm going to start in the x squared column. That means I've only got 1, 2, 3 rounds because it's only going to take me 3 times to get to the last spot. You don't start here. Just start here in the squared column. Okay, so now we're going to divide, multiply, and then subtract. So when I multiply, I get x to the 4th plus x squared. Hey, guess what? I missed a column. That's fine. Line it up with your like terms. Because that's how you add and subtract, with like terms. Divide, multiply, subtract. Okay, and anything that's missing, right, you just bring it straight down. So we get 0 plus 1x squared, and bring everything down. All right. Okay, divide. So minus 3x. Okay, I'll give you time to get that next row down. Okay, you try it. Okay, so here we go. So multiply, so minus 3x cubed minus 3x. I'm just going to bring everything else down. I do like to include my signs in front. It just helps me. So that's a 0. 0. Okay, so I am bringing down those placeholders. Divide, multiply, subtract. Last round. Here we go. Last round. Okay. Oh, wait. I messed up. What did I mess up? Yeah, it should be a 6x. See, it happens. What's the only thing you're going to make a mistake on is combining those like terms. Okay. Positive minus minus. Okay, so 3 minus minus. Okay, there we go. I got it. All right, now I'm ready. Divide, multiply, subtract. 1x squared over x squared is 1. I'm expecting a number because that's the column I've made it to. Notice I was just decreasing by 1 each time. Okay, multiply. 1x squared plus 1. Subtract 0, 6x. Whew, okay, this time I got it. Last round, guys, that's the remainder. There is no more division. I made it. So now we're just going to write down the answer. Okay, so x to the 4th minus 3x squared divided by this equals x squared minus 3x plus 1. Remainder. That whole remainder goes over the x squared plus 1. Okay.